Hi everyone, it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and I have just finished my walk and now I am going to go and visit the castle. So here it is. This is part of the castle. No, that's not the castle. This is the granite store. So they are renovating the castle, and obviously the pieces that are taken out have to be stored somewhere, and they have their marks on them from where they came so they can be put back as and when they are needed. But yes, the National Trust has been restoring the castle for a long time. It was built quite recently. It's not really a castle, it's sort of a modern day castle, but as you can see, look, there's scaffolding all around, and they've put a white tent over it to protect it from the weather. So this was like a schematic view of the castle, of the different parts, and they are now doing phase 3, so they're nearly finished with the renovation, and this part here is now finished and it is waterproof, because that was one of the problems that this castle or house had. It always leaked from the roof even before it was finished building. So I went in, and they still have a lot of possessions in packed up, as you could see just earlier on that shelf, and not many rooms are open, obviously, because the rest is still under renovation, and the ones that are looking nice, and yeah, you can visit those obviously, but I will look forward to seeing all of it when the renovation is finished. Oh look, that's exactly like my grandma's sewing machine. Maybe I should put it on display. Let's go and have a look in here. This was the dining room, I believe. So they had a big table in the middle. Look at that lovely ceiling. Gorgeous. And then here, if I turn, look, there's some crockery there, but then here we have the dining table. There we are. And then I spotted this old typewriter. Yes, before computers, that is. And this was the view from the kitchen sink. And then here, this was lower down in the castle. Oh no, we're going up. Oh dear, yes, they had good keep left and keep going. I like their signs. And this is the view from the inside onto the scaffolding on the outside. So that was quite an interesting view, because you could see the scaffolding all around the building, and then in a moment I'm going to see it from the other side. So you've got both views. Here we are. So here I've got my hard hat on, all ready to climb the stairs, because Castle Drogo needs repointing and needs repairing. So here we go, up the stairs, and obviously I went up because I wanted to see the scaffolding and the roof of the house, but also because the higher you go, the better the views get. So I was hoping to get some really nice views there as well. So here we are, climbing up. There were 58 steps, which wasn't too much, so, and everything was well prepared, sort of protected, so you couldn't fall down or anything like that. So look at that view, and off we go again, all up into the scaffolding. Look at that. It took them 4 months to put it up, and of course it's a self-supporting structure, so it doesn't lean on the grade 1 listed building, of course, because that would, sort of miss the point almost. There we are. Feeling a bit scared? No, I was fine. There we are. Hello. And look at the views. Look at that. There was always that dark greyish cloud. It was really muggy that day, but it made it, look feel sort of very enclosed and very warm as well. Here we are. So let's go and have a look at the actual what's inside the tent here. Just another look at the view here, and a look down. Look at those scaffoldings. Amazing. And here we are inside, and this is looking up, but then we can also look down, and that's sort of looking down at the roof almost of the castle here. So that's a bit of a higher part. There's the roof there, and then there it goes to the other side. So all very interesting. No activity at the moment because it was a Saturday, so I'm sure the workmen have a day off as well. So there we are, and I must have been behind one of those windows earlier. And then it's off to the garden. Okay, so we've been up the tower, and I'm now just going on a walk in the gardens, and let's see what we can discover here. Garden. What's this? Okay. Oh, look at that view. Lovely. Okay, let's go. Oh, this looks like a rose garden. Look at that. Beautiful roses. And look at this, I found a small Wendy house in the garden, and of course I had to go and visit, see if the tea was ready. So let's see if there's anything inside. Oh yes, look at that, the tea is ready to be poured. Cup of tea, anyone? Oh dear. Oh, I had such a great time, it was such fun going on that walk first of all. So if you missed that, it's in the previous video, so go and have a look. And then I went up the tower and in the house, and I found this house, and it had a lovely garden. So yes, I will be back hopefully when the work has all finished. So when I had explored all around Castle Drogo, I drove to the end of that longer walk, which I didn't end up doing, and that was Fingle Bridge. So this here in the middle here, that's Fingle Bridge, and it goes it's a bridge over the Tyne. And this here, there's some children even playing in there because the weather was so nice and the water must have been quite fresh, but they enjoyed it anyway. So let's go and take a closer look at the bridge and at the water. Look at that. And main thing, there was a pub near there, so it was really nice. You know, sort of there was people having their lunch and afternoon tea and whatever. And then there's that bridge. So if I ever manage to do the long walk, which I didn't this time, that's the perfect spot to have your break and then walk back. So that is definitely a plan for when Castle Drogo is all finished with its renovation works, and I will be back to come and try out the walk, the pub and all of the rooms of Castle Drogo. So that is Fingle Bridge, so I am now going to walk on top of it. So this is the view from the bridge, and as you can see, lots of stones in the river, and it wasn't very deep, so those children playing in it earlier must have had a whale of a time. And now, as you can see, the water is very clear. I was tempted to put my toes in, but I didn't. And this is the other side of the bridge, and then you will be able to see the pub there. Look at that. And I'm going to leave you here, and I'm going to go home now because it is time. I've had a busy long day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.